Newbee can still be, okay, maybe not so satisfying with it when Moo gets hit. Now they can set up the static link, Sunray as well. The tether's coming over from Kaka, and Moo is able to outrun a Sunray of flies.
Yeah. If you're running perpendicular to the way the Sunray is
top
aiming,
lane,
it's hard.
How? Moon, he's dead. That's first blood up on top lane.
Alright.
Newbee are able to claim with the Maledict.
Grab the top rune though, which he really needs. He's a little bit low on HP, very low on mana. And it's basically been tri-lane versus tri-lane the last 3 minutes or so. And this is pretty good for Newbee, because I think they're trading equally on the safe lane.
Schmock.
And they're trading...
They're moving on Kaka. Kaka looks exposed, but now flying. Also one thing that T1 tower with the Malediction. Refires the guarantee kill. Stomp from Crit. Tries to buy more space, which will allow him to kill off Chuan. KP used that time to TP over.
And a fake ult from Moon too. He just got his ultimate and he used it to... Very, very difficult. Miracle's got a DD here, but it's no way he kills Bristol.
It's against the Bristol. Like,
yeah.
double damage may be a beautiful thing on paper. Moon top lane. Real trouble again for him. The Maledict is on him, and how, if he wants to, he can just infest damage to find the rest of the damage to kill him.
It's so tough there when it gets cleared, and this could be now.
Newbee got another D-ward. Kaka realized that OG, like, they had to know something about this stack, so he took out the ward just above the Roche pit, and now Dragon Tail stun. They look towards the mid. It's over on Notal with the Mallet and the Death Ward damage and the freeze by Notal just pops. And that Razor, normally insanely strong, but with this combination, with a level 2 up in Maledict, it works, and there's your open wound. They just keep chasing up after Crit. He can start the stomp up now, but it's all too late. The breathe fire from DK does the work, and this is the Newbee that we've been seeing dominating throughout the land phase. Again, one way to help that out and take out the T1 tower on bottom lane. Miracle's ready to fight. The Dragon forms off cooldown in 6 seconds time. He got TPs available. The Almond, however, is on DK yet. They initiate. It will be Kaka that will soak up both the Chrono plus the Sunray for now.
They're pinging it. They know what's going on.
But there's still so much damage and so much survivability, like, because you've also got the negative armor that comes in from Nasal Goo. Everyone lives thanks to open wounds. It's, well, yeah, Chuan, caught in mid, paralyzing cast can only slow it down, but again, this is a support for objective-based gaming what Newbee is playing.
It's not good for them, but it's not the worst thing ever. Like, it's very difficult to stop these 3 heroes from Roshin, really.
Oh, move.
He's got haste.
Wow, yeah, haste rune, dragon form, he's gonna outrun the Storm Crit. He actually gets the Dragon Tail stun off in time with the breathe fire as well. Crit's gonna drop the Sunray, can't do enough from Fly and move. He just takes wings. He's looking for Fly again. They're not gonna find anything though.
Oh, Miracle went Vanguard build. So maybe this is the Wagamama build?
Into Radiance?
I kinda like it. I really do like the Echo Saber Maelstrom, but this build is a lot more expensive, but against 3 strength heroes and all those supports as well.
It's good. Initiated on, there's your double edge, the 10 however, Kaka is not with a relocate, but then again KP, he gets himself out, there's enough life, Miracle commits the Chronosphere, you only take out the IO, Moon's dying in the back lines, Miracle, he's got a little bit of life thanks to one charge, but yep, he is down for the count, the ET splitter, tries to create more space, Shaw sitting on the back lines again, but how? Now the Aegis model will burn Moo as well in the middle of the Sunray, Fly's able to take him out, KP's losing life quickly, How can't help but his teammate Sean, however, can with a paralyzing cast. The Stomp will find 1 kill. Notel makes a break for the tree line, but How will finish the job there. Paralyzing cast stopping Flying Crit from keeping that pressure up, but it's all about Moon, who's up further in the river. Now the tether. Kaka is back, relocating his way forward.
Alright, that's a DD. Time to run.
Yep.
They're already having trouble dealing with the Life Stealer. But no, they just put this ward down. They actually don't know where he is. They see the heroes mid. They could wrap around here. This is pretty bad. And they just use Sunray.
Oh, if they can just catch out Crit. Crit's the first one up. Take that Stomp out of the equation with the Rage. Notail. There's your relocate in. Paralyzing cast. Notail will hang where he is and then die very quickly. He wants to steal the invis room, but the Maledict was already on top of him, so he couldn't do anything. Miracle was running as quick as he could, but he also could not reach them in time.
The wards down in the meantime, though, or at least 1 in the Roche pit, so they've got vision of their opponents. This could lead to a really good OG fight.
Chuan's going to get rid of 1. Chuan, he's really scared about going up and de-warding that one. Moon, initiation, hits on KP, the sun rays there, the Chronosphere needs to follow Miracle.
Oh, what a
Kaka! He couldn't get the relocate off in time. In fact, he's actually still locked into KP. The splitter will come. Finally, the IO will drop. Notal, however, is just so low on life. That's going to back, but then they bring down the egg. Moon has to retreat back out of this one. Miracle's trapped in too far. Time walks up cooldown. He gets half of his life back again, but they're still hopping the tail with 6 charge on him to Stomp. Oh boy. Crit actually stops it while he's TPing out. At the end of it, he stops Newbee from chasing down his core.
OG was so close to winning that fight. Damage and jump back out of it.
Newbee are preparing another attack. It's the Shadow Blade of Dragon Knight. He'll find Fly in the tree line. He can start with the stun. Sean's right behind him with a paralyzing cast. He goes straight into the Death Ward, and they relocate as well. Crit's in the neighborhood, but the Spirit's coming back to him, and it looks like this relocate's not going to do anything apart from create space, because actually infest into the Dragon Knight. KP has a fully completed Crimson Guard just before this fight begins. They don't have the Death Ward this time around for Chuan. That doesn't really matter. He's done so much work. Like, basically paralyzing cast is already in
They might find Miracle. If they can get the stun off, this is everything.
They got it. The stun, the jump out, the damage. Miracle can't time-lapse it off. Oh boy.
That's the benefit of Shadow Blade. If you've got a Blink Dagger, you have to see. You see in the same time that he sees you, and he might chrono or jump.
He's also got an Aegis model, so technically he wins a 1v1, then comes back and wins a 1v1 again.
Well, they do want to do more, but they're not 5-manning because they necessarily want to fight.
Okay, that's some confidence.
Alright, they're alright. They could really use an Aether Lens as well, or not an Aether Lens, shoot, the other, Lotus Orb, there we go. I think you can remove open wounds with that as well. So that could be a pretty good solution, but eventually we'll get an Abyssal. Still alright though. They are grouping, but it's because they're worried about Io. Io can TP people anywhere, so if you spread out, it's pretty easy for a newbie to take a fight.
It is the double pipe. You've already got the one completed over on Io, and now the jump in, the catch out both Hao and KP. God. They burn the Aegis to the Immortal. The question is, can they get much more? Miracle stunned up and actually forced up deeper into the fight. He's still got Chronosphere available, and now they let the Nova over. He's going to throw the Chrono down to make sure that Nova is able to couple it, and Hao and KP in real trouble in the front lines, combining with the ET splitter. This is the fight right now for OG. They try and push it further. Sean will survive. The dust will reveal him. They go for a triple kill over to Miracle, and Moon will not survive. They're all behind him, and they find that kill. An ultra kill for Miracle. And Newbee have been repelled, and they're actually going to get the fifth. Kaka's still here. Do they give it to him? It's a rampage! All the way from Newbee. They let him have that too.
Did you see Moon's tweet the other day that happened? He's like, easiest rampage tonight in my life. I saw him fake pump that double edge. He was like, oh, you want this? You want this one? So they're kind of thinking it might be here. It's kind of a cool thing. OG sits in their base, and finally they come out.
Oh, they're on the trees. Where's Smoke Break? It's over on Moon. He runs out with the Silver Edge, so he knows they're there, and he looks for Fly. He's able to actually get himself away with the Icarus dive. The Chrono catches that too, so Chorn will drop. Kaka need to tender himself to move. The Stomp is there, but Kaka's dying so quickly. Have they got enough damage? Hal, Infest, pop back out. He'll bring down No Tail, then the damage is there. Fly turns on the Sun Ray, 4 down for Newbee. Fly's also in trouble, or maybe it's KP's in trouble. He'll be stumped up. Can he actually walk himself away? The claw spray stacks are really starting to rack up. Miracle has 6 of them on him, and KP just wants to tank through it. They bring in Moon, they force up away, and they keep the distance for a 5-man wipe over on Newbee, starting with the escape of Fly.
Oh, it looked so close there for Newbee. They had to lock down the Phoenix, but he got the dive out just in time. I love their wards. This is great. They're perfectly set up. The only way they lose this fight, initiation, is probably a smoke.
Oh, Moon's looking for it. He lines himself up here for KP.
They might say Hal. They get him.
Yep, there's your jump. Hal forced up and Glimmer Cape the blade is gone. You'll isolate No Tail for the moment. Sean, well, there's more. There's your Chronosphere. Hal walked into the back of it with his race turned on. It's going to waste that time. Kaka can't save anyone, even with the tether. He couldn't keep KP alive. Newbee trying to back out, but the Nova will crush down too. They fly back on the Bristleback. This is the fight that Newbee must win now and make it all worthwhile. How the front lines, open wounds on No Tail. Paralyzing cast keeping Flying Moon out of this fight, so they can't join him. So No Tail will drop. Miracle will join him, and Moon and Crit, they're actually getting paralyzing cast done over the line of trees, but Crit will TP out. Moon to the river. They're only going to catch out the 2 after the buyback from the Newbee core. If they can just push it, creep waves coming in. So Moon, well, say goodbye to that ward with a gem up on the deck. Yeah. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh, he does
and then the jump, they go on Hal with a double edge. Hal losing life very, very quickly. The Aegis the Immortal maybe triggering before he wants to, and he actually uses Infest defensively. Chorn's trying to give him that life back because he doesn't have the armor anymore. There's no easy toggling to get himself back to full life. And Moon, another jump in, goes on over on the move. But that tier 3 tower fortification protects him for the moment. Crimson Guard triggered as well. They still haven't taken the tower. Void is up in 8 seconds time. How long do you want to wait here, Newbee? Well, they are going to keep the chase going, but Void, still 2 seconds till he's up. Moon goes for the stump, but they turn around. Moon goes on No Tail. Oh, break the Lincoln Spear. They need more for the Stampede. Just let the more count. However, Crit, he is not in the better position. The Chrono doesn't hit as much as they would really like it. Either Miracle takes care of that Io. So no more pesky little ethereal beings in the back lines. The paralyzing cast make them difficult for the OG lineup to keep this attack going. They're still 4-on-4 for the moment. Moon there just done Notel, dropping down low. They're well out of position, and now they can look over towards Moon as well as Miracle. The Aegis Immortal will trigger, so that is gone from How, but you've still got Razor and ET on the sideline. Newbee, you said it's their opportunity. They're going to come for this mid-Rax. And the buyback is forced out from Razor, but How rages up, they take the Rax. Newbee, they don't want to overstay their welcome. They have to get the hell out of here without any more casualties. They smoke for the movement speed, but then again, no, it's not. They're doing the pull out to pull in back in again. Moo in trouble, paralyzing cast needs to make more space here. This Moo took way too much damage. KP as well, trying to create the space. Necro's out. How? He's back in with the open wounds over on Moon. Can they get more damage out? Can they do it? No, they can't. Moon's away. Newbee retreat out as well. Kaka stop for the moment. The Sun's Miracle. He's able to get the time block and get the kill onto the IO. There's still no Chronosphere available. Chorn with the Paralyzing Cask and Deathward available. He might be able to make more space for his team, but it looks like KP attempts to TP out. They don't have a stun. He's away. Newbee actually get out.
Really good fight for Newbee there. A little bit misplayed by OG. It was the right time to chase. Problem was that, for example, and they kill him before he ults. Fight's over.
Here comes OG. Smoked up. They put down a fresh Observer Ward as well. It's not scouted out by Newbee, and Kaka is the only one exposed. So Kaka will die very quickly. KP and Hal made a move towards him. But that's a 5-man smoke maneuver from OG, looking for an advantage, and what they get, it's an IO, but it'll open up OG to go into Roshan.
Yeah, it's the same thing they've been doing this whole time. Put the IO in the front, he's lower experience level, so he's going to respawn faster, and they're saying, oh, maybe we'll get out. Didn't happen that time, though. Burst damage is too high, and now they're going to scout the Spirit and delay this.
God, they really need more damage.
Be able to get it?
OG really need more damage.
Okay, Roshan can't attack when he's stunned.
Oh, this is the way for Lifesteal to get in. He infests up an Ancient Granite Golem so he can walk into the pit.
Oh,
Notel will have to do as much damage as he can, but then again, it's not really enough, is it? Roshan is still dropping down low. The Time Locks are doing the work at 5k now. Roshan dropping. You're still looking for the opening. Notel's going to get stunned up so quickly down to Notel's gone up in the air. The Sun Rays down to Nova as well. Do they have enough life? And there's Splitter slapping Newbee back in with the Chrono Pump. That's going to be it. Or will it? Newbee, 4 men running in. They'll bring down Fly, find the Sun Rays up. No, it's Newbee. They turn it up. They got slapped by absolutely everything OG had. Yet Newbee, they win the fight and they will take Roshan.
That was such a close fight. The Wisp saved the Life Stealer as well, so only one support died. I can't believe it. OG executed almost all of their skills perfectly, with the exception of Notel having to be aggressive, get himself out of position, and dying there. But Newbee is barely able to survive the fight. They get the Roche, and now that forces buybacks on OG. This is so reminiscent of Game 1.
And Hal was so quick as well. He beated himself straight to that bottom lane. Oh, the jump! Fly! One more attack, it won't be enough. Now they buy back away the center of the face is void. Hal! Oh, wait, no, he said.
That was such a cool bait. I don't know if he did that. I think he did it on purpose. And that guarantees no racks.
Well, now he's going to do it all over again. At least he doesn't have to deal with an immortal Bristleback.
See if he goes for a stop here. If they can get the backline, they could hypothetically start a fight because it'll give him 5 seconds.
They're worried. They can't actually fire right now. Look, you had to send Notel towards top lane. The creep wave was a little bit too much. Mid still pushing in. OG have to be careful about the sides. Not to mention, you can just Wisp relocate the Bristleback up to that top lane. But the fortification's up at the moment. So they can force that. You're looking good for KP. Time locked up. They're burning off the mana. He's down to half again. They have to force stop KP out. They trigger the Crimson Guard as well.
And the
As now Moo. Okay, he's finally going to enter the fight. Turns on the dragon form. He gets hit, however, by one of the sprites. So does KP.
They're using a lot of stuff. Miracle out of
Miracle! They have to bring him down! They can't let that Chronosphere go off! They keep the stuns going! He'll man-asile himself away! KP got very, very deep, and thanks to Deathward, Notel's actually spending most of the time chasing down Hal. Remember, they're here for the ranks, however. Newbee are willing to sacrifice themselves if they can claim the objective. Fortification holds them away from that objective. KP now completely again out of mana, but the Rax is down. Moo's doing the work with the help of Kaka. Newbee got what they came for. Now, can they get back out again? Moo keeps Crit out of this fight. They'll relocate. They'll send him away. Moo finds the kill on the other side. They're take away the huge amount of the aura, and not to mention, it's a 4-man lineup until Miracle. Chronosphere over on Kaka with the Sunray. They can't kill him fully yet. Hal still alive for the moment into the Nova. Miracle's there. The time looks. KP, they're focusing down the Nova, but Hal goes down. They don't get the pump. The Nova will get killed off before that. Now it's Miracle. He's almost having to fight Newbee alone until the help is there. It's Moon back from his life. He'll go for the hit, but look at his life. He evaporates so quickly.
That's it.
3 heroes down. That should be the game. Newbee's going for the GG push on the tier 4 towers, or are they? Indecision. They want to go for megas. They want to go for tier 4s. They're realizing now it is a 2-on-4 situation. Miracle with no chrono. He'll jump himself in. He looks for the kill over on Sean. There's the buyback coming up from the other side of the Phoenix with the death one. How much have you got? Not enough, or will they? They have the splitter. Moo will drop with the infest. The life stealer is still up. He's inside the creep. They're trying to work out which one it is, but it's the catapult at the moment. KP has to retreat back out. The buybacks are here for OG. The Stomp forces KP down. Hal wants to run away, but he can't get out in time. And now Newbee, for the big advantage they got, they didn't get megas. They tried to go for the GG push, but they didn't finish the job.
Yeah, they got buybacks up during that team fight somehow. Would have changed so much. By the time he bought back and got back in the fight, the Sunray shredded them.
Here
but
comes OG.
Just didn't get it.
There is no life stealer, but DK got a lot stronger. He's got himself a hard up and available now, and they go directly on top of Moon. KP wants to initiate. Miracle goes on Moon. He's realizing, why is this so damn hard? They'll let the chrono go, and he actually jumps his change of target, goes towards Sean. Moon, the relocate, pulls him back a little bit further, but this leaves KP on the front line slightly exposed. Notel, the Nova is down. Can they have enough time for this one? Miracle wants to keep going. It's a time lock over on Kaka. Kaka's down. He'll fight back. He needs to tether and keep Moo alive. Notel, the Sunray. It helps bring one down. KP is still up, however. Remember, the tier 4 towers are under siege. The creep wave from bottom is pushing in. OG have to be worried about their home. Not to mention just getting themselves out of this fight. They'll be successful with a second one of that, and Fly will be the man to defend home.
All right, the best they could do there was basically get kills, force buybacks, and try to even things out a little bit, but they're still on a huge back foot. 2,000 gold up for all these guys. Abyssal Blades most likely on the way here. Lifesteal actually almost has it. He's just waiting to fly the courier out, so...
KP's beaten into that tier 3 tower. Hal will join him. They both hit at once. The Spirit comes out straight away, and into the Stomp as well. It's on the ramp. KP's going to be the only one really hit by that. As Moo keeps the lane pushed out, he goes into Dragon Form now. So Stomp on cooldown, they understand where the Centaur Wall Runner is, and they want to try and fight this. Moon misses his Stomp initiation.
They do use a pipe at least, so that buys them 60 seconds mech as well. Tower's gonna fall though, this is getting really dangerous.
That's why you got 2 pipes, man. They keep attacking. They go on to that melee racks.
They gotta fight him now. They're gonna take it. Oh, he messes up the splash damage.
Oh no, Moon, he meant to blink forward. Even a 4-star, something would do the work. Nerdtail's also not really that confident.
They got 5 seconds.
He wants to get this static link off, but you see with the support sitting in the back lines, they just won't have enough.
He's getting
the Abyssal Blade's also done for Hal, so he's ready to jump in as well. And now, yep, buybacks are up. They're ready to go. Hal wants to jump in and just stomp someone. The Spirit from Crit will keep him out, but Moo, there goes the range racks. The melee is all that is left. They're trying desperately, OG, to find some good initiation, but if they burn one major ability, they lose the game, and that's the pressure they're under at the moment.
Well, Desso's up on No-Tail at least, and they're gonna go high ground as soon as they can, and this is so dangerous. With the DD, he's just gonna run, he's gonna pop rage, he's gonna hit the building. If they get the mega creeps, almost impossible for OG to win at that point. They have to take the fight outside.
Oh, there's the jump. Who's going to do it? The BTs are coming forward. They want this kill over on Hal, but then Hal, he rages up a bit. That blade, Moon's going to go down the Chronosphere. It only really caught KP. Now the Nova's out as well in the middle of the fight.
Oh, what a chrono.
The second Chronosphere. It's going to allow the Nova to hit the ground. They still need the damage, however. Chuan is the main man that's actually targeting, and they can't even kill him. He'll survive inside his own Clement Cape. Hal goes to work. He's got Infest available, but finally they bring him down. The Iris on the sidelines too, but do they still have enough? Move for another stop, catching up Moo and KP, allowing the 4-star disengage. No-Tail will not be so lucky, however. DK, the last attack, is able to reach him.
You got buyback from fighting though. They can buy back everybody.
They gotta, well, they can bring.
They gotta heal first though.
Can they stop this? There's your buyback. The 4, oh, there's Megas already. They're too quick.
They gotta get some hero kills. It's the only way to win this game right now.
Okay,
they gotta kill Hal. They're all going for Hal.
KP's the easier target.
He's gonna
I hate
trade
to
his
say
life.
that over on a bristleback, but he's the only one that was still close enough for Newbee to attack Moo. He's ready to come back over again, but I think KP just said, bro, leave me, leave me. I've taken this for the team. We have Megas. You will survive, and he has buyback still.
Yeah, that's exactly why he did it, because he knows that OG has to sit in their base now. Literally a function of the fact that they got those 2 big teamfight wins, but then they had to stay in their base so often. They weren't ever able to accelerate ahead, and they're kind of collapsed right now. Will they get a kill?
Oh, they find one. It's going to be Chorn in the bottom river, and they need something, but Hal also initiates over. They start up the Supernova, but as well
Can they get Hal?
Most of Newbee as well with the Chronosphere. No, they cannot.
the relocate.
Was already ready to go, and now it's Fly in the middle of Kaka, Moo, as well as Hal. They find the trade-off, but there is real trouble. The Radiant Ancient under attack. Miracle must come back to defend this, while the rest of Newbee, they're on the hunt. They're right behind Otail. Hal wants to try and find this kill. Moo's there with him. The open was still cool out for another 4 seconds. They'll actually go for the stun, but there's no way you can do this. You got support. Moo's there. No Tail stunned up. He'll lose all of his life. The Stomp tries to create space. The BKB just gets triggered. Moon and Crit return home. At least the creep wave is now back in the well, but this is the only way Miracle can get rid of the creeps. This game looks over. Doesn't like there's any way to get back into it. There is Newbee rolling over the hillside. Crit and Moon, best of luck, boys. But right now, your home belongs to Newbee. The Chronosphere is up. KP sitting in the label Kaka. He now tethers in, wants to keep Hal alive. The Radiant Ancient is almost down. Hal's not looking healthy. He's gonna infest. It buys more time. He can pump out in the moment, then attacks again. Miracle's all over him, but the Radiant Ancient, 100 life, 40 life, 0 life. It's over. We are going to a decider. That game taking just over 65 minutes. The Newbee are able to fight. They win, and they start their streak again.
What an insane game, man. It really was a repeat of game 1, except way more buybacks this time.